Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Reds will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Jamison Taillon gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Standing in, Nick Senzel. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
First pitch, 136.
Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Here's the pitch. Taillon has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse.
In now, Jesse Winker, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco, still ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
Nick Castellanos now.
The designated hitter.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Two and two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Tyler Mahle will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So stepping in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Ke'Bryan.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Goodwin patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Eric Gonzalez.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Senzel's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
The windup and the 0-1. Left side. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates nothing. Into the box, Mike Moustakas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Well, as we talked about at the top of the broadcast, the Reds have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6, the third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
Up high, 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1 out, nobody on. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
It's the former MVP, Joey Votto. He swings and hits it. Play. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
2 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Reds are down in order, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Now batting, Colin Moran. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Colin Moran.
Here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Into the bushes and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Batting fifth,
Josh Bell the next to hit. This he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Base is empty here with nobody out. started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
2-1.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Now here it comes. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Bell on at first, nobody out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull a string 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Kevin Kramer, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Kramer stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a pop-up now. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. From the stretch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Here's another 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. To second for 1. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
Batting ninth, the catcher, John Ryan.
Striding into the box, John Ryan Murphy. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First delivery to him on the way. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Here's the 1-2. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. We've played 2, all even now at 1-1. In now for the Reds, Aristides Aquino, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him.
One and one.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Coming to the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
The 1-1.
Hey.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Now at the plate, Nick Senzel. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Runner at first here, one man out. One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1. He's going.
And there he goes towards second. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Reynolds comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. On to first, and they get the double play. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Ke'Bryan Hayes as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Hayes, a 22-year-old. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. The 1-0 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ke'Bryan Hayes is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. At the plate now, Eric Gonzalez. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
This is line to left. Winker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping into the box, Bryan Reynolds. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. And he lays off again. Ball 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Hit weakly back to the mound. throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. New inning set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, Brian Goodwin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is up and in, ball 1. In his career, Goodwin possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Jesse Winker. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Drilled to first.
Bell brings it in.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The pitch. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
Pirates, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 2-2 offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey. 0-1.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Goodwin. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kramer. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And next it'll be the outfielder, Adam Frazier. First delivery to him on the way. Two out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Senzel brings it in. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Pirates 3 and the Reds 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
A 1 pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In is Joey Votto now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
So now to the plate, Aristides Aquino, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets to it, and he botched it. He pulls into third safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker. Barnhart.
To the plate now, Tucker Barnhart, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's over. 2-1. Two and one. Here it is. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Men on third with 2 down. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But the Reds do strike for a run, and it comes on this RBI triple. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Reds 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the catcher, John Ryan Murphy.
John Ryan Murphy.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And now a pitch on the way. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch. At the plate now, Eric Gonzalez.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now here it comes.
3 balls, no strikes.
Brian Reynolds would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
The center fielder, number 10, Ryan.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. TJ Antone will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
TJ Antone.
Brian Reynolds will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Called strike 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The 0-2 delivery. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up ball 1. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ready once again, Nick Senzel. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two and 0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3 and 0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Digging in once again, Brian Goodwin, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Chopper to short. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Settling in now, Jesse Winker. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too high, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Three 2's our score here in inning number 6. This is pulled into right. Polanco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Reds are down in order. They're down 3-2. Digging in, Colin Moran. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Colin Moran.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Gregory Polanco, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Kevin Kramer waits on deck. Ready now, 2-strike pitch on its way. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So digging in now, Kevin Kramer. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
Yeah, and what do you know, Matty? Situation presents itself again. Don't try and do too much. Look for something elevated and drive it into the outfield. When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. Another one sent foul. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
Ball inside.
Not just yet. It's ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And this throw gets away from him. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
So here's Adam Frazier. He's set, and the pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
John Ryan Murphy waits on deck. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap, but it's off his glove. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now he's safe at third, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, John Ryan Murphy, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Runners are at second and third with one down. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Full count still. Another payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, P. Bryant.
Jesse Biddle takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away.
Number 53, Jesse Biddle.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Three runs already home here. Grounded back up the middle. Senzel fields it cleanly. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Reds 2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. Gone to lead. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
The 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now in the box, Eugenio Suarez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A runner at first with no outs here. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 43, Steven Ross.
Stepping up to the plate, Joey Votto. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 3 for 11. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Votto is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it. Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batter, number 44.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aristides Aquino. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter. Big left center gap, and center field plays deep.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Senzel.
Standing in, Nick Senzel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Brian Goodwin is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner back standing. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Robert Stevenson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Robert Stevenson.
Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Eric Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire too.
The 1-2.
I got the count 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, to center field.
So striding forward now, Brian Reynolds. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Here's the 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Nope, that's down.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate, Colin Moran, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Weir's still tied 6-6. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
0-1 pitch on its way. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Outside 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here's another 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
JT Brubaker gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 65, JT Brubaker.
Now time is called and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Mike Moustakas will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. Popped him up. Kramer takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
Now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Ready with the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Reds lead 1. This game remains tied at 6. Amir Garrett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
First baseman, Josh Bell.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1's the count. Count 0-2.
As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey!
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Kevin Newman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 27, Kevin Newman.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Aquino is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Adam Frazier.
So coming to the plate, Adam Frazier. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is good one.
And that's the 3rd out. Pirates leave 1. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Kevin Newman will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Second base, number 27, Kevin Newman.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Now the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's Votto down the right side, but this will find the seats, and that's a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now another 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Good battle. Count remains full. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Aristides Aquino.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Catcher, Tucker, Barnhart.
So now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Gonzalez has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. All squared up and even in the Steel City through 8.5. The Pirates have a chance to walk it off. Michael Lorenzen enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Michael Lorenzen.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, John Ryan Murphy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Goodwin.
Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Key Bryant.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ke'Bryan Hayes. He was a double play victim last time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. The pitch.
I got the count. 2-2.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate now, Eric Gonzalez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1 pitch coming. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
To the plate now, Brian Reynolds, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Weird, still tied 6-6. We are into extra innings, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate.
Nick Senzel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
In now, Brian Goodwin, trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jesse Winker. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Mark.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Ciani. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. First and second now, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. This game remains tied at 6. Mark Payton remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field.
Number 34, Mark Payton.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Colin Moran.
The third baseman, Colin.
First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Here's a swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 2-1. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. The 2-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Oh, and the highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Digging in now, Josh Bell. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 1 out, nobody on. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Senzel's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Here's the 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So nothing happening this time around, and we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as they move out in front 7-6. Stepping into the box, Joey Votto. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's down.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
3-2 full count. No outs, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Ready now, Aristides Aquino. His line so far, 2 for 4, but the hits are a home run and a triple. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Tucker Barnhart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. from the stretch.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. Runners on first with one down. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Murphy is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nick Senzel.
Digging in, Nick Senzel. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 out with the man at first. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Frazier is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Reds 7 and the Pirates 6. Raisel Iglesias takes the mound in a save situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th.
Raisel Iglesias.
Set now for the bottom of the 11th, and set to go is the second baseman, Kevin Newman. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. In there, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Swing and a liner. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. At the plate, Adam Frazier. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, John Ryan Murphy, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. He gets the punch out, and the Reds go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Cincinnati Reds get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Michael Lorenzen claims the win out of the pen, his first. Raisel Iglesias wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds: 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.